crash. It's the big one. What a mess. There's a dozen trucks torn up in this one.
Man, oh man. Look at John West Townley having such a good run running up in the top 10. There's Spencer Gallagher, Cameron Haley in that 13 truck. Chris Fontaine in the 84.
Timothy Peters, his second truck of the day. Johnny Sauter with some damage to that truck. We talked about Peters getting in the back of that lead draft and saying it's time to race.
It may be easier to tell you who's not in this wreck.
But they were running around there single file before we went to commercial break. There's Daniel Hemrick having such a good run. A lot of damage to that 14 Chevrolet.
And Spencer Gallagher had pushed Ty Dillon to the lead, faded to the back. He got collected in that crash.
Todd Peck got a piece of it, window net down, signaling that he is okay.
Look at all the damage.
Truck is done.
A lot of damage to every one of these vehicles.
Oh. Right on the back straightaway, you're right, Mike. What happened to Ben Kennedy?
Well, Ben Kennedy looked like he had a tire down or something broken, Michael, and everybody piled in.
James Busher, the 31, also involved in this incident. Ray Black Jr., the 07, maybe not a whole lot of damage. Ryan Ellis, the 28, gets caught by Daniel Hemrick.
What happened? Kennedy was slow up top, but that didn't really seem to have anything to do with the beginning of that crash.
Right at the bottom, right around where James Busher was.
Yeah, it's like an accordion effect. Once it looked like somebody slowed, and then they started running in each other.
You don't think someone ran out of gas, do you?
It's possible. Within a lap or two, I think, of these guys coming down pit road.
That's about the only thing that could have caused that.
Let's look from Austin Terrio.
Terrio run out of gas.
Okay.
Caution down. Caution down.
Or he slows down for some reason.
He slows down. Lagasse gets in the back of him, and it's just an accordion-like wreck as the trucks behind can't slow down in time.
So many of these trucks with absolutely nowhere to go. Matt Tiff does a nice job going through the grass, and the 25 truck looks like he may have missed everything.
You know, perhaps Terrio just let off the gas when he saw the slow truck of Kennedy up top, but it's a little early to assume that. What was going on in front of Terrio?
That's what I'd want to know, Michael, because Ben Kennedy was way up against the wall, out of harm's way if all these trucks were coming through on the bottom, single file.
Yeah, we definitely heard Terrio get out of the gas there in that 29 truck from his onboard camera.
But we don't know what was going on in front of him even. And like Mike said, there was a truck up high, but that shouldn't have been a factor. Look at that mess.
It just goes to show you that chassis 140 was just as good as our primary, and thanks to these guys at Red Horse Racing, thanks back at the Fab Shop. You know, we unloaded yesterday and things went well, so we put on jack stands and even practiced the final practice. So, but it just goes to show you it's out of your control. So, you know, I'm proud of everybody's effort on the 17 and the 11. So we'll just go home, grab chassis 21 that we had at Homestead, take it to Atlanta, and we'll get us a 1-2 finish there.
You know, we had that issue in turn 1. The guy ahead of me just blew a left rear tire, and I had nowhere to go. Someone hit me from the back. I spun. I got hit. Blah blah blah. And then going down the back straightaway, had a left rear tire go down, and it was either wreck left and go into the pack, or left right and go into the wall. So I just decided to wall it. I have no idea what happened with the wreck. You know, I would hate it if it was me, but it's a bummer for our local motors and these guys. You know, there's been a lot of excitement coming up into this race weekend, and to start like this isn't the best. I'm optimistic about Atlanta and you know, getting back at the mile and a half and stuff. So you know, I can't thank these guys enough. Everyone at the shop, everyone here, they work their tails off. You know, I think it's going to be a really great season.